Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back. And today I'm showing you how to make crawdad traps with really just some chicken wire, zip ties, gloves, and these wire cutters that are not really wire cutters, but they're easier to cut the wire because if I try to do it with really anything else, it takes too long and it's too hard to do it. But this one is too long because the California limit is 3 feet and this is like up to my shoulders. It's like 4 feet. Probably wrong, but I don't care. I'm gonna cut this one probably about in half and I'll show you guys how to make them. Okay, so I ended up just cutting a new piece of wire entirely because by the time I fully actually get these assembled, it'll be a lot shorter than it is at its standing point right now. But the next thing I'm gonna do is make sure it's fully aligned perfectly so it doesn't end up messing up. And then to hold it together, you want to zip tie the parts right here. So then, or you can do any sort of like clamp or anything that'll hold it together really. But make sure it's strong enough that it'll actually hold it and won't fall apart your first use or whenever you decide to do with it. Okay, so once you get all the zip ties or clamps, whatever you're using on, you want to go ahead and do it all the way down so that they can't come open and break open. So if you're going to use zip ties, I'd say to do what I did and go like a couple down and then pull it up so it stretches it out and it clamps on harder. So I only did 2 and it didn't really work. Once I did 3 and I did a method where I went and like down a few and pulled it up, it stayed really well and now they don't move at all. So there's definitely some more tips to this, but now I just go down all the way, do every 1 or 2 or a few. Just make sure it's all clamped up nice so it doesn't end up falling apart. And we'll get to the next step after I do that. So I have resorted to sitting down and doing this, but see how I did it about 3. I'm gonna be doing it, so the next one's gonna be about like right here. That's how it's gonna be down the whole way. If it's too loose, then I'll do some more, but I've resorted to sitting down to make it a lot easier. So one thing I'm doing with every single one is I'm taking a pair of pliers and I'm grabbing it and I'm pulling really tight on them. Of course, I use the other hand to hold this part. I'll pull really tight on them so then there's absolutely no chance of these things moving or coming out at all. So I'm really just trying to make sure they stay in and they're all good. But almost done with this section and I'll show you guys what the next step is. Okay, so now that you got your thing completely clamped up or zip tied up, whatever you want to call it, you're gonna want to take these 2 ends, so boom here and boom here, and push them together, because if this end and this end go in, then it makes this part more vulnerable. However you say the word, weaker there. So I'm gonna push these 2 ends in, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so when you have it, once you have it close together like this, you want to have it actually close together. So you're gonna put something here, and you want to leave the 2 things open because this is where they're gonna crawl in through. So once you have this done on both sides, then the next step will be available. So you want to get it to where how it's sitting up. You want to have it pushed in. So that'll be the entrance to the trap to where they boom crawl in. I have a crawdad thing right there, but I can't reach it. So they would crawl in through here and they get stuck. Basically, yeah. But in this end, I couldn't get it to go down and now it's all messed up. So I'm just gonna close this end off so then I have one less entrance for them. Okay, so I trimmed mine down a lot. So now I still do the other side because I just got the first one finished, but do the other side, I'll show you what the finished thing looks like. Okay, so once you're all done zip tying it and getting everything forced in, it should look something like this. So they're going through the holes and then yeah.